slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough.
Images of one-time star India cricketer at a function in Mumbai have taken the internet by storm, with most wondering what led to Vinod Kambli, once dubbed as the future superstar, to now being visibly unwell, unable to walk or talk with much coherence. Kambli's story is a classic example of what might have been. Once considered more talented than his childhood friend Sachin Tendulkar, to now becoming a washed-up cricketer in just his early 20s, fading away due to indiscipline and unconcealed flamboyance. An inexcusable underachiever, Kambli's story is a lesson on how talent, if not nurtured properly, can turn into a disaster. Just like many aspiring cricketers, Vinod Kambli had a humble beginning. He was born in a chawl in one of the suburbs of Mumbai. His father, Ganpat, was a mechanic and had a difficult time making ends meet. As a teenager, Kambli had to travel in crowded local trains from Kanjumarg to Shivaji Park for practice.
जब मैं 11 साल का था तो जब इसे सीजन बॉल क्रिकेट स्टार्ट किया, और बचपन से मुझे शौक था क्योंकि मेरे डैडी पहले क्रिकेट खेला करते थे, तो मेरे ब्लड में ही लगता है कि क्रिकेटिंग बैकग्राउंड मेरा अच्छा था। तो जब मैं 11 साल का हुआ तो मुझे सर अचरेकर, रमाकांत अचरेकर के पास मैं गया, वहाँ पर मुझे स्कूल क्रिकेट खेलने के लिए मौका मिला। और जब से मैंने ठान लिया कि बॉम्बे के लिए खेलूँ, और बाद में जो जोन आते हैं जोन में खेलूँ के फिर इंडिया के लिए खेलूँ, और वो मम्मी डैडी का भी सपना था, तो लगता है मैंने पूरा किया।
Kambli first came into limelight as a 17-year-old when he and Sachin Tendulkar both set the stage on fire with a world record 664-run partnership during an important match of the Harris Shield tournament in February of 1988. Kambli contributed an unbeaten 349 while Tendulkar scored 326.
दरअसल वो वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड के बाद ही हम लाइमलाइट में आए, और लगता है वही हमारे लाइफ करियर का टर्निंग पॉइंट था। तो उसके बाद ही जो हमें एक्सपोजर मिला है, क्योंकि हर न्यू कमर को एक्सपोजर होना ज़रूरी है, तो हमको जो एक्सपोजर मिला, तो उनके बाद हमारी क्रिकेट करियर स्टार्ट हुई वहाँ से।
Kambli and Tendulkar's friendship was forged in the furnace of Mumbai cricket. Vinod was always the more flamboyant, Sachin would say. Tendulkar's quiet and disciplined approach was perfectly complemented by Kambli's carefree and larger-than-life personality.
To be along his side has been a great pleasure for school, then for Mumbai team, then for India. Cricketing career with him, at least thrice only I got run out with him. Otherwise, the eye-to-eye coordination, nobody till now the cricketers have, because played with him since he was 9 and 10 years old. So that's how close I know him, and on the field and off the field as well.
One of the notable aspects of Kambli's game was his flashy stroke play. In 1989, he was picked for India under-19 team to feature in the Asia Youth Cup, and in no time he made his Ranji Trophy debut. In fact, he set off his first-class career with a first ball six, announcing himself on Indian cricket's biggest domestic tournament. Soon, he made his ODI debut and was also part of India's 1992 World Cup team. The stylish left-hander's test career took off in 1993, and what a start it was. In his opening 4 test matches, Vinod Kambli produced 2 magnificent double hundreds, one each against England and Zimbabwe. In the process, he became the first Indian to score 2 test double hundreds in a row against 2 different opponents. In no time, the Mumbai Dasher was on the cover of magazines, dubbed as the next big thing. But little did the experts and fans know at that time that Kambli's superb start would turn into a sorry finish. His technical insecurity against the short pitch deliveries and Off-field issues combined resulted in Kambli suffering the axe from the Test team. His Test career sadly ended at a young age of 24 with a stunning batting average of 54, including a total of 400s and 350s. Having scored all those big scores early in his Test career, Kambli took only 14 innings to get past the 1000 run mark. He still remains the fastest Indian to achieve that milestone. So how could India afford to drop a player of this quality? Well, reports confirmed issues of indiscipline and alcoholism were the reason behind it. Things went from bad to worse for Vinod Kambli in the white ball format too, especially post the 1996 ODI World Cup. In the semi-final against Sri Lanka at the Eden Gardens, India suffered a collapse in the chase of 252. Kambli could only watch his batting partners walk in and leave. India's horrendous show triggered the Kolkata crowd, who threw bottles onto the outfield and even set fire to the seating. The players walked off and Sri Lanka won the game by default, but the defeat proved tough to take for both India and Kambli, who couldn't control his emotions as he headed back to the pavilion. Kambli's outburst captured India's embarrassment at the time.
मैं कभी अपने देश से गद्दारी नहीं करूंगा, अपनी टीम से गद्दारी नहीं करूंगा। मैं ये 96 का मैच मैं लाइफ में कभी नहीं भूल सकता हूं, क्योंकि ये मैच के बाद मेरा करियर खत्म किया गया।
Kambli's next 35 ODIs for India were disappointing. He averaged just around 20 with only 350s. In a nutshell, he was a real pale shadow of his former flashy self. Eventually, his last appearance for India came in the October of 2000. While his cricket career floundered, Kambli tried his luck in acting. In 2002, he was part of the Sunil Shetty starrer Anarth. Then in 2009, he featured alongside fellow cricketer Ajay Jadeja in the movie Pal Pal Dil Ke Saath. Both movies were a flop, and Kambli's screen presence did not earn him any more films after that. Just like his career, Vinod Kambli's love life had its fair share of highs and lows. His first marriage with childhood sweetheart Noella Lewis met an early end. As per reports, the reason behind Kambli and Noella's failed marriage was the cricketer's habit of excessive drinking. Kambli's second innings with fashion model Andrea Hewitt began in September of 2006. But happy family became just a term as troubles once again began to mount on him. In 2015, Kambli and his wife Andrea were booked for allegedly assaulting and wrongfully confining their domestic help, though Kambli denied the allegations and cited lack of proof. 3 years later, in 2018, the cricketer and his wife were once again embroiled in a controversy. The duo were involved in an altercation with renowned singer Ankit Tiwari's father, R.K. Tiwari. Kambli and Andrea had claimed that R.K. Tiwari deliberately brushed his hand against Andrea's. However, the senior citizen alleged that Kambli and his wife assaulted him without provocation. Kambli's legal troubles continued when he was arrested for alleged drunk driving in 2022 after crashing his car into a building gate in Mumbai. The incident not only raised concerns about his personal conduct but also underscored a pattern of erratic behavior.
The Bandra police has booked cricketer Vinod Kambli for allegedly assaulting his wife Andrea in front of their 2 children under the influence of alcohol.
In 2023, problems deepened on Kambli's home front when he was booked by the Mumbai police for allegedly assaulting his wife Andrea. She filed an FIR against him for abusing and assaulting her under the influence of alcohol. Today, Kambli's name evokes a mix of admiration and regret. He promised much but delivered sporadically. For younger generations, Kambli's story serves as a cautionary tale of what can happen if talent doesn't stay disciplined. With Siddharth Gulati and Saransh Thapan, you are watching On the Ball with me, Nikhil Naz. For more such content, don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today.